So I'm gonna sleep here for tonight at least. I'm gonna cook up some dinner out here tonight. I'm gonna show you that. I have a nice bison ribeye steak. It's quite thick now, but I'll go over that. I'll go over that once that's set up. Okay, so what I'm using today, like I said, I'm having a bison ribeye. So what I'm using today to cook that with is a BRS. Sorry, down here. A BRS dual burner isobutane stove, camp stove. Comes in a nice package. If you have any questions about anything that you see in my video, just leave me a message in the comment section and I will get back to you. So the sets up relatively easy. That's my cast iron for the steak. You always want to cook your steak over cast iron, but like I said earlier, none of this is backpacking stuff. Larger can of isobutane. Hopefully I have enough. It's not completely full. Okay, so let's start her up. Okay, so first, I got a little pot here, and what I have in here, I have vacuum sealed carrots, green beans, some red pepper, and some jalapeno pepper. In here, I have pre-made mashed potatoes that I home make. I made them at home. So what I do, I make up a bunch of these size vacuum seal bags with ready to eat food. Like these are already par cooked. Potatoes are completely cooked. Obviously they're mashed potatoes. And what I do, I'm going to put some water in this. I'm just going to heat this up slowly, heat it through. And I have my water jug over here. Now I don't have a catch basin. I don't have a catch basin at the bottom of the jug, but I do have one. I might set that up tomorrow. I didn't get to everything today. The luxury of you know, being in this situation. Just go over to the house over there. Whatever I need is there. So that is let me see what I got on here. So I don't want that going high at all. What I should do is maybe move this over here so I don't burn my coat. Hey, that'd be maybe a little smarter. Yeah, so I'm in no rush to eat, so just heat that through. That pot is titanium, so that's like a backpack pot. No cast iron. I'm not doing any sort of stew, so I'm not cast ironing it. And for my steak, I'll just put it here for now just to show it. I'm going to cook the steak here, obviously. But once that's heated, once this is heated through, I'll cook my steak on. This is cast iron. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm getting everything prepared here. I look at my little cooler bag that I packed from upstairs and in the house, and yeah, I didn't have my steak with me. So imagine if I was out in the woods and all I'd have to eat is vegetables and some mashed potatoes. So anyhow, I have kind of a special steak here today. I got it cut from my butcher, Master Steak. Master Steak or Steak Master? Steak Master. Oh, 6 points. I mentioned it in a few of my videos. It is a bison ribeye, and it is quite thick. So now, cooking it inside this tent. I've never cooked inside this tent, so it's obviously going to be smoky. But I have the vent open, and I have two fans up there. I have two USB-C rechargeable fans, and I will put that on a little medium power when I start cooking the steak, and I will open one of the doors. So yeah, then you know I'm concerned also about you know, smelling up my sleeping bag and whatnot, but you know what. And this sleeping bag here, it's not one I really take camping. This is for inside the house in case I have to stay in the house and stay warm. In the house, I have so many things to stay warm in there, and everything obviously is there. So bringing everything out and setting this up is just for demonstration purposes, so you can also get an idea what my setup is. And yeah, and right now, what's the temperature? So the outside temperature is -7, and the temperature Celsius, and the temperature in here is 7 degrees. You can see that. I got to get one with a light on it. But having said that, this heater hasn't been on long at all, and I've been in and out of the door. I just leave the door open when I go back in the house. It's not far away, because no big deal, no big deal. So I got the vegetables going, and I'm just gonna wait until I can put my steak on. I'm gonna put a little truffle oil in the pan. Now the pan is ribbed, so I don't use much oil on this. And then this cast iron pan is pretty seasoned already, so I didn't really need that, but it adds a nice flavor to it. Well, as you can probably hear, that tank I started off with, it died. So I had to put a fresh tank in, and obviously it's a little bit louder. Decided to tent the steak as I cook it. It's more of a convection type setup, because the steak is thick, and I didn't want to cut it in half because it's a nice steak. Got the gas off right now. I'm just letting the steak finish up a bit more. Then I'm going to tent it, wrap it in that tin foil for about 5-7 minutes to bring the juices back into the steak. Okay, so the smoke actually wasn't too bad in here. I ran both fans facing behind the camera out the vent. Had those that door partially opened to let the smoke out, and I had those two fans going max. So yeah, it's not bad at all. I shut the heat off because I didn't need that on. It was burning my leg, to be honest with you. So I have the steak tented in the tin foil. It's been, less than 5 minutes, because I'm always good like that. I'm always little Mount Tellier lemon water. As you may have known from my other videos, I haven't drank any alcohol for over a year now. I stopped drinking January 7th of 2024, and I just celebrated my 1 year of sobriety January 7th, 2025. So I drink a lot of sparkling water now, and water. Try not to drink pop. I don't really drink much of it. But here we go with the steak. So no matter how it is, whether it's overcooked or undercooked, it's not going back on. I'm eating it. If it's half raw, I'll eat it. I left the vegetables in the water, so that's what they look like when they're done. I went a little overboard with the veggies, but that's okay. I like eating on wood. This is what do they call it? Ironwood. Okay, so that steak was not seasoned, so I'm gonna add a little salt to it. I don't put salt on much. A little pepper. There was pepper on nothing. I might have added a little salt to those potatoes when I packaged them, and I added some Celtic sea salt to the packaging of the vegetables, and I also put lemon olive oil in the vegetables. Ooh, they're spicy. I put a little jalapeno in there. Now let's try that steak. I think it's going to be a little rare. Let's take a look and find out. It's tender, I can tell that. I can tell you that. Oh, you know what? Oh, that's perfect for me. If anything, it might be a little overcooked. No, but not really. No, it's good. Oh, this is going to be a good steak. Looks pretty good to me. And you can tell by the steam it's nice and hot. When I watch Luke from Outdoor Boys, when he goes out in the woods, like obviously he's burning a lot of calories because, you know, he's building shelters and he's hiking quite a distance. So this guy can eat. Tall guy, big guy. He used to be a overweight guy too. If you ever watch Outdoor Boys, his channel's huge. I don't know how many subscribers he has. Excuse me, but it's in the millions. And another channel I watch, it's what's it called? Abel and Victoria. It's a guy in New Zealand, and he goes into the mountains of New Zealand a lot. Snow, heavy wind, and he has I guess he gets a lot of sponsorship. They send him gear, very nice. You can tell like the stuff he uses is very high-end gear. But this guy can eat. Like, it's unbelievable. I see that he's done it on a few of his videos where he takes 6 like big hot dogs, 6, a package of them, and buns, and he eats all 6 of them, and they're huge. I could eat 2 of them. This guy's doing 6 of them, like nothing. So it's remarkable. You know, when I was young, when I was in my 20s, I could eat pretty good, but now I'm in my mid 50s. And I can't eat like I used to, but I like eating nice, like quality stuff. So, like, you know, that steak, a bison steak, you know, I highly recommend them. If you come across a bison steak, by all means, try it out. It does taste different than cattle. This was a ribeye, so it's very tender, and they're more pricey than a little more pricey than beef. But anyhow, I treat myself the odd time to a steak like that. Anyhow, I'm going to clean up here and. Maybe I'll go over some other things in the tent and some cold weather preparedness. So if you liked anything with regards to the video, you can obviously like the video. You can subscribe to my channel. That would help. You know, it keeps me motivated, and you can share. And if you notice anything that you have any questions with regards to, put it in the comment section, and I will get back to you. My channel is very small, and I have no problem getting back to people. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks for watching.